how do organisations elicit compliance from the people within them? Amitai Etzioni studied this and concluded that there are 3 types of organisation, each of which has a different way of securing compliance. And that's what we'll look at in this video. Etzioni's first type of organisation was one that wields coercive power. That's to say that it coerces the individuals within it to comply with its requirements. It does this by exerting control, using sanctions or threats of sanctions, restraint, and even physical force. As a result, people don't enjoy being within this kind of organisation, and it leaves its members alienated and demoralised. Examples include traditional custodial organisations like prisons and jails, cults, and crime gangs. That's not to say, by the way, that other forms of organisation don't have a little bit of the coercive flavour about them, probably due in part to the behaviours of certain individuals within the organisation. The second type of organisation that Etzioni studied is one that wields remunerative power. These organisations achieve compliance by the giving or withholding of rewards. This, of course, is the most common type of organisational power within the business world, where the rewards are usually economic benefits and sometimes enhanced status. This form of power is very much transactional, and to work, it depends upon the people you are trying to secure compliance from seeing the exchange of the promised rewards for the compliance that they give, in the usual case work, as a fair exchange. If they consider that the rewards they get match the work they're being asked to do, then of course they will comply. These organisations are also known as utilitarian organisations or sometimes calculative organisations. But the essence of how they work is very simple. The members of the organisation ask the question, what's in it for me? And if the answer that the organisation is able to give is satisfactory, then the organisation will secure compliance. Etzioni's third kind of organisation wields normative power. In this kind of organisation, the members share a commitment to the beliefs and values of the organisation. They believe in what it is trying to do, and they are committed to the way it is trying to do it. As a result, they also believe that the organisation has a right to expect their compliance because it has a kind of moral authority. The obvious examples are some religions and many voluntary organisations and some governmental and non-governmental organisations. But of course, many modern businesses also try to create a framework of shared values and beliefs that therefore drive their staff with a kind of normative power. It becomes either a backup to their remunerative power, or better still in their mind, the primary source of power that they wield over their workforce. But remember, it is the substance and the detail of how an organisation actually behaves that determines the power it is wielding and not the form of an organisation. Let's look at 3 particular examples. Firstly, whilst most religions would no doubt consider them to be normative organisations which motivate their individuals by a shared belief and value system, there is no doubt that many religions offer redemption as a reward for compliance. That, of course, makes them remunerative organisations. And there are some that even threaten severe sanctions for misbehaviour, and of course that is their wielding of coercive power. Most commercial employers are clearly utilitarian organisations. However, some do offer an inspiring workplace that their employees can clearly enjoy and value, thereby making them normative organisations. And, on the other hand, some allow the emergence of an abusive, bullying, dark workplace. They become coercive organisations. And while the classic model of a prison is clearly a coercive organisation, the very best modern penal systems offer rewards for rehabilitation that make them very much utilitarian or remunerative organisations. Some even manage to create a regime that prisoners can respect and value, giving them at least some flavour of a normative organisation. So, Etzioni gave us 3 different ways that organisations can wield power, and as a result, 3 different types of organisation. In the real world, most organisations combine aspects of all 3. It is worth recognising that these 3 types of organisations do exist: the coercive organisation, the remunerative organisation, and the normative organisation. Please do give us a thumbs up if you like this video. There's loads more great management courses content to come, so please do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of it. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, keep learning.